Welcome to the episode 7 of the Clueless Critics. My name is Arsh,
My name is Nick.
and we are talking about
The Dark Knight.
Yeah. So, I'll start off.
Yeah.
This is probably, one of my favorite movies of all times. All time.
Same.
The way that the movie started, let's just jump right into it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The way that they showed that, the bank heist right at the beginning, I gained so much interest just watching that that fucking first scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked how they killed off every, little, ally, I guess. Which
The guy Joker's assistants or
yeah. They killed
the guys
each
in on
one.
the ice.
Yeah, and that way, literally, Joker didn't even have to do that much work, and he literally got all the money, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just and the way that they introduced the Joker too, during the mob scene, where he literally asserted his dominance in one fucking room with a bunch of mobsters. The way that they showed the Joker in that, and the way that they I guess, yeah, like I said, they asserted his dominance. It showed that he has a power and the will to do whatever the fuck he wants, because he stole the freaking mob's money, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just, the way that they showed it was just, I've never seen it. And Heath Ledger's he was one of the greatest actors I've ever seen, in the movie. And
Honestly, yeah, Heath Ledger, he makes the whole movie. The movie wouldn't be as elevated to such a high standard if it wasn't for him. I think he pretty much drove the plot. Even though he didn't have as much screen time as say Batman or whatever, pretty much almost every memorable scene in the movie, he was either in or was directly responsible for.
yeah, and I guess the one thing I really liked about the movie, though, it wasn't like a Batman movie. It was like a Bruce Wayne movie, because they literally showed two conflicts side by side, his personal life and his Batman life. And then when I guess when Joker went into Bruce Wayne's party, right?
Mm-hmm.
It showed that there was two, I guess, where his two lives collided right there. And and the way that they showed Two-Face, at first he was a good, kind-hearted man, right?
He was the White Knight of Gotham.
Yeah, right. And he was supposed to take over, Gotham, when Batman was supposed to quit this movie. And that didn't happen, I guess. And because I guess Joker went way out of hand,
Dude, basically Joker's whole point in the movie is it only takes, pretty much in the comics, it takes one bad day to make someone corrupt and bring. So he was going after Harvey Dent. He wanted to bring down the best of them. He was the White Knight of Gotham. He was putting criminals in jail through the system.
And legally,
legally,
Which
and
is crazy.
Doing arguably more than Batman ever could for the city. And it's one fucking bad day, he brought, as Joker said, he brought Harvey Dent down to their level, arguably even lower. And then, he was, by the end of the movie, he was threatening to kill Commissioner Gordon's son, shooting all the fucking mob people or everything.
I guess the way that he brought Two-Face to his level was crazy too, because he started killing off big names and stuff. I think he poisoned the mayor or something, or some authoritative figure, and he was kept on showing that on the TV and stuff, and he was like, "Yo, I want Batman right now, or I'm just gonna keep on doing this over and over again. And it's all gonna be on Batman's title. That's why it's happening."
Dude, that whole scene where he's recording that one, the one guy who was dressing up as Batman, and he was the guy was Batman is a symbol, blah blah, and Joker was just making fun of him and all that shit. It looked like a fucking terrorist video, or
Right.
it gave you that uncomfortable feeling, that whole scene. Then at the end he's just fucking murdering the dude.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know if you remember this, but they literally showed the hanging body of that Batman.
Yeah, he smashed up against the window.
Yeah.
And I remember I heard this one thing one time, and it kind of made sense to me a little bit. like the Joker changes throughout the years, and he takes on the form of whatever the general population is kind of scared of at the time. Like when The Dark Knight came out, like people were like super afraid of terrorism and all that stuff.
Because it's
And then skip forward some years past Suicide Squad. We don't talk about that to the Joker movie. Like Joker is like this weird kind of, you could say incel, like kind of weird guy you don't really talk to. When you sit next to him on the bus, you kind of like when he sits next to you on the bus, you get up, walk away. Like he looks like pretty much like a school shooter, which is like what modern time we're afraid of. So I thought it was kind of interesting. Like you take the Joker and form him into whatever we're kind of scared of.
Yeah.
Like at the time in our zeitgeist.
But yeah, like everything about that movie, like if I were to rewatch it right now, I would still have the same feeling that I had like when I first watched it.
I feel like you like got off a roller coaster or some shit.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
It's just nonstop. Like
it's just crazy shit happening over and over again. Yeah.
Well, what's your like favorite Joker moment in the whole movie?
In the whole movie?
Yeah.
It's so many. I guess it's like when he literally showed his authoritative figure, literally in the first scene, like in front of the mobsters,
When he smashed the head on the pencil.
Yeah, because he literally took control of the whole room.
Yeah. If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yeah, I know. That's the crazy part. And he literally had a grenade on his fucking hand or his
let's
coat.
not blow this out of proportion.
I know, yeah. It's just like if I was in that room, I would be fucking shitless. Like I don't know. I wouldn't know how to act to that.
I think the most like dastardly memorable thing he did the whole movie. He kidnapped Harvey Dent and Rachel Dawes.
Yeah.
Who Batman and they were Batman, Two-Face and Rachel were kind of like in a weird love triangle thing, and Batman is just first of all he's Joker's in like the interrogation room, and then the lights just turn on and Batman's like right behind him. And then he fucking beats it out of him, like, and Joker says, "Oh, Harvey's at one place and Rachel's at the other," but he fucking switches the address on him, and leads to Rachel being fucking blown up, which I was not expecting at all.
They didn't switch the addresses.
No, Joker did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. He said Harvey's at this place and Rachel's at the other, but he switched the address around.
Batman wanted to save literally the face of Gotham.
No, he literally said, "I'm gonna save Rachel." He's going after Rachel, but Joker gave him the wrong address.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought it was the other way around. Harvey.
No. So basically, like that one scene in the movie kind of shifted the whole, like, course of the movie. Like Rachel's gone, which that took me by surprise when I first watched it. Plus, like that's how Harvey got half his face burned off, which kind of led to him taking on more of a villain role as the movie went on.
Which I don't understand. Batman went to go save him. Like, even if he was pissed off that Rachel died and that he didn't. And Batman should have saved Rachel instead of him. And, I mean...
Yeah, because, he's a chivalrous dude.
Yeah. I don't think I would turn evil, like, seeing that shit, though. Or doing that.
Bro, like, imagine, like, in the same day, your girlfriend fucking blows up, half your face is burnt off.
Yeah, I get your point. That would be a really shitty day.
And it was kind of heartbreaking, too, how, before Rachel died, she left a note saying to Bruce Wayne, "I'm not going to be with you, I'm going to be with Harvey, but Alfred found it and never gave it to Bruce, and Bruce is just left thinking him and Rachel were going to go off on the sunset together if she didn't blow up. There's just something to that. Like you don't see that, like, all this stuff in like modern superhero movies that much. Like there's this Christopher Nolan just brings so much.
Yeah, literally
nuance.
Yeah, it's all about the small details in that movie, and I don't know, it was just spot on. I guess one of the craziest like scenes for me was probably the hospital scene, where Harvey was in the hospital. Because obviously he was turning into Two-Face, and then freaking Joker got in somehow, which I don't understand how no one noticed him.
Probably killed everyone on his way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plot holes in Joker's plan. Like, he does get lucky a lot of times, but you can overlook it because, so much cool shit is happening. I wasn't even thinking about that when I was watching this.
But it was that scene, and like the whole hospital is just fucking blowing up, showing that he doesn't care about anything.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Your point is.
It was kind of funny too at the end. He's like looking. There was like a couple explosions, and he looks at the remote, kind of pissed off, shakes it a bit, and then all the explosions start going off.
Yeah, that scene was pretty funny too. And that's what I mean. Like Heath Ledger it was just a different vibe overall. It's like a Joker. He was a perfect Joker character. It's kind of disappointing that he kind of passed away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think closest one to him probably Joaquin Phoenix, but I thought
he took a different.
Yeah, he wasn't
way
like the Joker to me.
Yeah,
you know, Arthur Fleck didn't feel like the Joker, but at the same time, it was like him starting out. And they are making Joker too, so maybe in the second one, he just goes full on more chaos and, you know, not giving a shit. Like, kind of slowly turn into the Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. Yeah, like if that happens, I hope the execution's well.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? I like the ending. It's just, I think we got like the middle, beginning, the middle, and the end. Let's talk about the end now.
Yeah, the whole movie was fucking lightning in a bottle.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah,
I don't think, even though I'm excited for Robert Pattinson's Batman, I don't think they're gonna top Dark Knight. I don't know if anything really could, because it's just so ingrained into, like, every time a new superhero movie comes out, literally one of the first things people do, compare it to Dark Knight. Does it hold up to the Dark Knight? Dark Knight like set the standard for superhero movies.
Yeah,
and very few, if any, have matched it or passed. I think.
I don't think anything matched it or even topped it. I don't know any movie that tops, Dark Knight, like superhero.
For me personally, I know it's not a popular opinion. Guardians of the Galaxy does. Just I could rewatch Guardians more than I ever could the Dark Knight. But I acknowledge Dark Knight is like a more better made movie. But what do you think?
Yeah, I know. It's literally that movie's like top 3 for me overall.
Yeah, Dark Knight.
Yeah,
it's definitely in like my top 10 of all time.
I mean, I respect the Guardian of the Galaxy movie. It was just, I don't think it just holds up to the same level as Dark Knight though.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
All right, this has been episode 7 of the Clueless Critics.
Yep.
And
yeah, that's it. Just like and subscribe and do your thing.
Fuck off. See ya.